If you look to the left, there's a Hollywood sign. Actually visible from the corner that we just left. Got started. If you look to the left, here's your first clear view of it. This is very much like the view that on the Walk of Fame was awarded just yesterday to Lenny Kravitz in front of the Capitol Records building. He is a recording star on Capitol, and if you are a Capitol recording star, chances are that's where your star is if you have one. If you look to the left for a moment, you may not get a chance to see this at the end of the tour. Coming back to this intersection on the south wall. That next chapter created when it faded away. Now the Hollywood Highland Complex, miles to the west. Second location, notice this is buses here on the corner. Theater. Some of you may remember Ricardo Montalban as the star of Fantasy Island. I always think of him first as Khan from the Wrath of Khan, second Star Trek movie. It was a spin-off on the TV show. He did a lot more. In California was founded 111 years ago in 1930 feet of mill on the Nestor Studios, right where this Chase Bank is. It took up the 2 blocks to the east of us eventually, but the last Feet of Mill bar was the first building built at a movie studio, right where this bank was, or on this corner. And when we roll up a little bit, you can see it's a tribute to where it all began. It all began right here. The inside of the bank is dedicated, and then the back of the bank has a stained glass window depicting more characters from other. If you look around, you'll see there's 4 little signs that also say Bob Hope Square. Right here, you see Pantages Theater. Pantages Theater is where you come. To the closest place where you can stop a tour.
Ahorita, papi. Ahorita que se pare.
Except Dolores' day was 53 years long, beginning in 1953, with the movie Joanna, listed at the top of her Hollywood films. As you can see, there's a whole lot of Hollywood films listed here on the left side of the mural. Go from there to there. Then the Metro. And it's in every episode right here on the right. It's in every episode of the first movie studio in California. Right. This light. Take a tour of it if you like. All about the earliest days of movie making. Nestor Studios. We're on Highland Ave. Beverly Hills. Get the Lake Hollywood, the Hollywood Reservoir. most folks don't know about the Dell because there's no reason to be here unless you live here or unless you're going where we're going. And a lot of people go where we're going for exercise. Most of the people you'll see. Stuff right. When you satisfied, you can only line back and forth, out of here. You want to go through this pedestrian gate onto this end of the dam, and if you look to the right, as soon as
Sí, sí, mi esposa.
lots of the drive, almost exclusively because it's a simple It was William Mulholland's idea when he was grad. Some companies, this is where I have shown it from on every tour, here or across the street. If we did not go to the dam, we watched them remodel the entire property and then the lights went on, they were on day and night. I always Well, a lot of celebrities live here and have lived here over the years because this is a very unique neighborhood to live in. If you work in Hollywood, it takes you right back down the hill in Hollywood. Outpost Drive. Orlando Bloom does not live here anymore. He buried in the big mansion years ago, but still owns this house on the right. You couldn't see in Malibu. He still owns all three properties, and I know he has real estate all over the country. He's a very smart investor. I was reading last month that he's almost a billionaire. Saw Jason on his front stairs here on a Sunday afternoon about 2 months ago. He was about to disappear in some... I seen David in the house. I didn't notice. And he had like a long frame. Most people have seen vampire movies. The vampire movies that contain it all start. Smoking gargoyles over the pedestrian entrance. I think they're fitting a vampire's residence. White House is actress Meg Ryan's house. Meg Ryan from You've Got Mail, When Harry Met Sally, Sleepless in Seattle, DOA, Proof of Life, Joe versus Volcano. She played 4 different roles. With Ben Affleck and Lopez, when he was the first one years ago. Lived in a house that you can see up above us. You look to the left of this next street. You see the street bend. It's a four-story house. The deck over the floor. Cactus perched on the corner. When they broke up, Ben Affleck sold this place to director Kevin Smith, who had directed him in Dodgers. Remember Kevin Best as Bob from Jay and Silent Bob. He still lives here. We see him up on the deck, usually on a Sunday afternoon. I knew he'd be a major star right away. Of course, you would have to know him as Morpheus if you've seen the Matrix movies. On the left, his house is really hard to see. Enough game show television in the United States to
Okay,
until Drew Carey started moving right and right. You probably heard that Bob passed Bob's out of Hollywood Island on what exactly what you did. You see local celebrities hiking, walking their dogs, jogging, picnicking. I've seen a lot. Got tired of dealing with his partner Louis B. Mayer. He thought to himself, I can do this all over again. And he sold his shares in MGM and just started over with the goal to the left. It's a miracle that he's still with us. You may know Jeremy best as Hawkeye. He's a genuine hero now because he was preventing his nephew from getting run over by that plow with the animal. We see Jeremy up on the deck and occasionally going through the... On the left, this was Clara Bow's first daughter-in-law. She was 17 years old. Clara Bow became a silent film star. She was successful in talking pictures, marriage, and if you're a Humphrey Bogart fan, after this does Bill and Michael Myers' house. And that, of course, means the beige house on the right was Jamie Lee Curtis's character's house. He was the mayor in Chocolat. Someone comes out of this door with a clipboard. Right? That's the first one. Real estate series Selling Sunset on the left, the Oppenheimer. Little yellow signs here on the left and the right. I don't know if you noticed them. If you see those, they're pointing to location shoots. Follow the arrows and you'll see them pretty well. Always looking here. Phoenix, unfortunately, passed away on the sidewalk. They're going to be tearing this block down soon. And the most famous club on the Sunset Strip is one of the most famous clubs in the whole world. And this building is a showroom. So to take a tour across the floor of the building. Switzerland. Was an enormously successful entertainer. The first child superstar was Shirley Temple. When I was a youngster, we used to look forward every weekend to a show being broadcast on. Yeah, just as we've gotten used to seeing on television, Simon is never satisfied. The one he sold to his Fred Astaire and Charlie Chaplin. Dr. Bill's home. Love to see the inside of that.
Oh wow.
That nutty. This on the right is the former William Randolph Hearst Appreciate. This house on the right belongs to the great Floyd Mayweather. It's always been one of the hottest of the celebrity hotspots. You see it in productions, represented where as being where celebrities really go to lunch or be for a cocktail. Porky and Petunia Pig, Daffy Duck, Yosemite Sam, the Tasmanian Devil, Mark the Martian, Speaking Silence, Beverly Hills, Walk on Lego. Always be looking for celebrities in this neighborhood because they put the shots of dying. A lot of the yellow building on the right, the House of Bijan. Bijan was among us. He was quite a character. He loved to boast that the House of Bijan was the most expensive store on Rodeo Drive. Bugatti on the right, same thing happening there. Once you have a store in the neighborhood, then the next part of the thing becomes the competition to stand out more than everybody else. The house Prada. Walk into Prada, walk out with Prada.
Oh, yes.
And Beverly Hills Hotel. I think construction is you know, you do what you got to do. This is technically, I'll tell you something. You see the worst driving in this neighborhood, for one thing. You see the best cars in this neighborhood. Of course, you see great cars all over our life, but you see the most dazzling cars in this neighborhood. But you see the worst driving. You may have noticed when I made the left-hand turn. I made the left-hand turn in the wrong lane. But I could see it's because when you're in the right lane, people don't know how to take advantage of turning left onto a one-way street. And so the traffic backs up because they will be the intersection rather than chance going in front of them. But when there's no traffic coming, they'll go for quite a ways, they still top of Beverly Hills City Hall. You see it over Eddie Murphy's shoulder every time he comes and goes from the police station in the movie Beverly Hills Cop. They more or less give you the impression police station in the movie, just because the Beverly Hills police station, you go under that causeway, it's on the right. So you could get there the way they have him get there. He goes up a shallow stairway that's way over there. You might recognize this building on the left and you call it every step of Justin Bieber or Paris Hilton's careers, because it's Beverly Hills Courthouse. Buildings up ahead of us here on the left. You see it in production sometimes. Sharon Stone's everything out of having to stay on the poolside, on the street side. Here's the location of all these things still screaming. The true story starring Jessica Chastain about a young woman who held a high-stakes poker game here repeatedly. With a celebrity rock aspect that in reality was choking on water and when you look to the right, as I simply because it's the one place on my tours where I've seen more celebrities than any other one place on my tours. I've seen more celebrities here than I have in Chinese theater. I'm proud to be seeing Ivy on the left. See enough of the red building to see how it looks like a ship.
This office?
It's all design companies. I'll show you where it was. On the right, it's the Ash closed 20 years ago. I think they had a long-term contract. That place. Out of three of LA's most famous popular comedy movies Last Factory and The Comedy Store. Still on the right. Here's the front. Somebody may recall several years back there was a stand-up comedy show about because there's so much going on there. They turn right on the star of the Silver School. Somebody shoots a scene there, John Cassidy, the boys and I, and say, I looked out for you. We have to build a kind replica. kingdom of his own time of early 20s. The reason Kermit the Frog is on top of the tower these days, aren't up to the and one of the there is some people, that's their lifestyle, that's their hobby. I buy and sell used guitars. Okay? And maybe if I wasn't an act, like when I was a kid, my favorite holiday was Halloween. Pretend that I'm someone else. But I can understand. The Morrissey drama built the Chinese first India was the Egyptian. You'll see me preparing the silent film version of the Ten Commandments, built it with an Egyptian theme. Grand success. So far with the
Ha ha!